Hey guys, welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2. Uh, Currently, we're playing as Ellie. We're still trying to find Abby. We found out that these guys called the Rattlers have captured her, so we're infiltrating their base. I just finished killing a whole bunch of them in the last video, and yeah, we're still making our way through their base. So let's jump into it. But before I do, please remember to subscribe. It does help. So yeah, let's get into it.
Kill her! Bitch! I got the keys! I locked the door! It's the guns! Move! Alright, come on, let's go!
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit!
Keep back!
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me!
Hey! Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead. Come on!
Abby? It's you. Abby. I got you. I got you. They're both this way. I can't let you leave. I'm not doing this. No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay. No. Just take him. you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
Look, I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I'd like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Guys, so there you have it. The end of the Last of Us Part 2. Um, so many thoughts going through my head right now. First, I don't know how anybody is upset about this game whatsoever. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the hate. I don't understand why people are upset at the ending. I thought that was a great ending. I think that her seeing Abby in the condition that she was and having the chance to have killed her, but then decided not, not to kill her, showed growth in her character, which is something that I wanted for her for a while. I've mentioned it in previous videos that she had no growth, and Abby had growth. She went from seeing all Seraphites as being enemies to finding Yara and Lev, and seeing them as just other people, as regular people trying to survive. So there was growth on her part, but just Ellie, it was just like, I need to kill these people, so much that she was even willing to let Tommy die when Jesse had, when Jesse had told her to go with her to find Tommy. She decided to stay and try to, still find Abby and kill her. So that ending to me showed growth, which I enjoyed. Even the part where she got her fingers bit off and then she tried to play that the song that Joel taught her, that If I Were to Lose You song. She couldn't even play it correctly because going to find Abby, being so focused on getting this revenge, cost her those two fingers, and now she can't play that song that Joel taught her. And it's like this one small piece of him that she still had, and now she can no longer do it because she went to try, and kill Abby, especially after she had just settled down with Dina. So I thought that was pretty interesting too. And that last scene with her and Joel, I'd be lying if I said it didn't, make me a little misty-eyed, because that really meant everything to me, because I just hated the fact that you go on this adventure with them on part 1, you risk your life and the life of everybody in the world to save this girl, and just to know that she doesn't want anything to do with you through the majority of this game. It's just like, it sucks, because it almost feels like it was for nothing. Like the first game was for nothing, because she doesn't even care for you. So seeing that scene at the end really wrapped up the ending for me very nicely. I did enjoy that. I like that Joel showed some emotion too when she said, I don't think I can forgive you, but I would like to try. And you saw that there was tears in his eyes because she was coming around. And the fact that he said that if he could save her again from that hospital, that he would do it again. I mean, how can you, if you're a fan of this game, if you're a fan of this series, I don't understand how you can hate. Like, how can you hate this game? This story was great. Abby's character was great. I mean, Dina's character was great. There's so many great characters introduced into this game. I just don't understand how you can say that this is a terrible game. Now, another thing that I wanted to address, because there were rumors that Abby's character was trans, but I don't know if I might have missed it, if this was a conversation that you could have had with one of the characters that I might have overlooked by mistake, but it never confirmed that in the game. So I don't understand why people were saying that she was trans. I don't even understand why that would be an issue if she was. Do you think that in the world, like, there can never be a trans main character in a video game? Like, that's crazy. The fact that there hasn't been a trans main character in a video game is just like, what? Like, there's all different types of people in the world. Like, every game can't have the same generic type of main character. Single, you know, male, uh white hetero male. Like, that's just not realistic. So I don't understand where the hate was for that. So I don't know. Again, I don't know. I'll probably look more into it. Maybe I missed a conversation, or whatever. But I guess just saying that she was, I mean, they were saying that she was trans before the game even came out. But just, if you're saying that she's trans just because she had a muscular body, like, if there aren't muscular women in the world, that's crazy. That's insane. But yeah, that's just another thing that had me upset. People saying that they weren't gonna buy the game because of that. Saying that you weren't gonna buy the game because of Joel dying. It's just like, yeah, Joel. It sucked to see Joel die, and it would have been nice to have a game where it was you know, Joel and Ellie again having an adventure. But to say that this game was terrible because that wasn't the story is ridiculous. It is utterly ridiculous. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the game was perfect, because it wasn't. I felt that during the times that you were playing as Abby, Joel wasn't as important. Like, you kind of forget what Ellie's mission was, or what she wanted to do is, and I guess it's purposely done that way, because you are playing as Abby, and you know, they're busy telling you her story. But I mean, I think I've played with Abby for maybe, felt like 10 hours. I mean, half the game or something like that. And I completely forgot that, you know, or it just didn't, it didn't affect me as much that she had killed Joel. Like, at that point, I was just worried about her survival. So, like, it wasn't a big thing. I would have liked to see more scenes with Ellie and Joel in the game, just so it could, you know, be more prominent, or just so you're reminded that, you know, Joel is dead and Abby did kill her. But whatever. I also felt that the game ran just a little bit too long. I guess they just, because the first one was such a success, I guess they just wanted to make sure that this next one was, you know, much longer. And there was a lot of action in this game, like a lot of action. Not that it's a bad thing. I just felt like a lot of it didn't need to really be in the game. But I'm not complaining. Hey, you pay $60, you want to get as much game as possible, right? So sure, whatever. But compared to the first game, I feel the first game was just a much more concise and neatly tight story. Because I mean, you only are playing with Joel and Ellie, and the entire thing is about them. And the game is around probably, like, I don't know, 13, 15 hours long, probably less. So I feel like you know what you need to do, and you know what you're about the entire game. This one, because they did switch it up halfway through, things aren't as clear in your head, because it goes from, oh, I'm going to kill all these people who were involved in Joel's murder, to, oh, let me make sure that this girl who killed Joel stays alive, protects these kids who are in a faction that her faction's against, and so forth. But yeah, I mean, that's really what I thought about the game. I mean, I liked it. If I had to rate it, I mean, I don't even like giving games ratings, but if I had to rate it from 1 to 10, this is probably a 9.5 for me. Like, this game is not horrible at all. I enjoyed the ending. That fight with Abby at the end was probably, not probably, it was a difficult thing for me to do. I think if my face was on this video, you guys would see how distraught my face was, how saddened my face was, because I really thought, like, oh, I'm gonna have to kill Abby now, after I just spent 10 hours learning all about this character, ensuring her survival, and then having to see her die after being tortured like that. You know, hung up on those sticks, basically crucified like if she was Jesus. Like, it was a hard thing to watch. And just seeing how much smaller and skinnier she got because she wasn't eating, like just seeing how frail she was, it was kind of upsetting. But again, I enjoyed that ending. I'm glad that Ellie grew as a character, that she knew that she didn't have to kill Abby, that it wasn't worth it, that whether Abby's dead or alive, it's not going to change anything. Joel's dead. What Joel did, I mean, her killing Joel was justified. He went in there and killed her dad. It's not like this was some random thing where she came out of nowhere and just decided she was going to kill Joel. Joel killed her father, so it was justified. But I like that, you know, she realized at the end that it wasn't going to change anything. Abby's been through enough. You know, I mean, it wasn't really clear why. I mean, this is what I'm assuming she thought, but it wasn't really clear why, because the only flashback we saw was her thinking about Joel's face as it was beaten up by her, and then she just, you know, stopped trying to drown her. But I'm assuming that's what was going through her head. You know, that it just didn't make sense, or that it wouldn't matter if she was dead or not. But yeah, man, this game was awesome. I don't know. I mean, most likely there will be a part 3 to this. I don't know where the story would even take place, if it would just continue on with Abby and Lev. But I feel like Joel and Ellie's story was pretty much wrapped up here. Like, if part 3 involves Ellie in any way, I would think that they're just milking her story. I really don't think that story needs to continue. I wouldn't mind if it was referenced in part 3 if they do make that game, but I don't think that Ellie needs to be in that one. It can just be about, you know, Abby and Lev trying to find the Fireflies or whatever, or it can just be completely different people. I mean, they did have Lev did mention that he wanted to head out west to another country. So what's west from California? Japan? The Last of Us in Japan? That would be crazy. Yeah, that would be very crazy. I would love, I mean, they never mention it, how, you know, this virus affected other countries, but I would love to see what other countries outside of the US look like during this pandemic, or, you know, thing that's going on. I can just imagine all the different types of infected. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of the game. Let me know what you guys think of that ending. Am I completely wrong for saying what I did about the game? Am I completely wrong for liking it? Am I completely wrong for liking Abby even though she killed Joel? Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. If you like the video, you know, press like. If you guys want to hear me talk more about my thoughts on the game, again, leave it down in the comments. I wouldn't mind doing like a 5-10 minute video, just really going into the game and what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, things like that. So yeah, drop that down in the comments if you want to hear me talk about that. But yeah, hit like if you're new to the channel. My name is Alex. I like to play video games. Thank you for sticking through the video for as long as you guys did, because I'm pretty sure I just spoke for like 10 minutes straight. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.